In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an expense report for a mileage reimbursement. From your dashboard, locate the expenses header and click the plus create button. First thing you're going to want to do is give your report a name. So I'm just going to name it mileage reimbursement for January 17th. Next, go ahead and type in the business purpose. I'm just going to type in here, drove to Iowa City and back. Report type, I'm going to select expense report. Then you're going to find your home campus from the dropdown. Mine is Ankeny. And after you do that, you'll type in your current home mailing address. So once you're all done doing that, then you'll notice your DMAC ID is already filled in for you, so you don't have to type it in. This dropdown, is this report travel related? Go ahead and click yes. And it's going to ask you, is it in-state or out-of-state? And you can use the dropdown to select in-state. And then go ahead and hit save in the top right corner here. In order to add the mileage to your report, you can go ahead and click Create New. You may also just have the tiles appear if you don't have any transactions that are currently on your account. But I'm going to click Create New. And here's where you'll see all of our tiles. Go ahead and click Ground Transportation. Once we click that, we will see many subtiles appear. Go ahead and click Mileage. As you can see, single day is highlighted here. So we're just going to change the calendar date and find the day that we traveled. You'll notice the spent field is grayed out, and that's because it's calculated later on in this form when we use the Google Maps feature. We're also going to leave the description blank for now because that gets auto-filled in when we also do the calculate mileage tool down below. If you type in something first here and then use calculate mileage, it'll override anything you've typed in there. So if you do have something to add in here, you can do it after you've used the calculate mileage tool. We're going to change the travel type in the dropdown. I'm going to choose in-state. And then next is the calculate mileage tool. So use this link here to the right of the field and click calculate mileage. Okay, so I'm going to type in the Ankeny campus address. All right, and then I'm going to type in where I drove. For this training, I'm going to say I drove to the IMU in Iowa City. Your map will show your destination traveled and the total number of miles. Once you're done with that, you can hit Save Trip. And as you can see, that totally amended my description here. It's got all of that laid out here. If you did need to add anything to this, any special notes, you can just click at the end and hit Enter, and you could enter whatever you'd like. But just to note, the spent field is now filled in, and the number of miles is also calculated for you. So you'll scroll down below, and this is where you'll enter the index. So who is reimbursing you for this travel? Go ahead and type that in here, and then you can go ahead and hit save. Now, if you're traveling to the same location multiple times, and you'd like to put that all in one expense report, you can select multi-day and do that easily. You'll use the calendar tool to select the days you'd like reimbursed for mileage. And you'll go ahead and select in-state. And then use the calculate mileage tool like you did before. You'll put in your home campus and your destination. And once you hit Save Trip, you'll see all that filled in for you. And then you're going to go ahead and plug in your index. And then when you hit Save, you will see all of those dates that you had on the calendar will be listed to the left as their own mileage reimbursement totals. When you're finished with your expense report, just hit Submit and it will go on to your approver. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call me or email me, Larissa Pray, that's LAPRAY, at dmacc.edu, and I'd be happy to help. Thanks.